The synopsis and a few sample pages for the first Skibidi Toilet ebook have been revealed. Let's check it out. Here's the first of 3 ebooks titled Broken Alliance, releasing August 5th. I'll go through the description, which explains the overall story, then some details of the sample pages. This first part of the description is a general overview of what Skibidi Toilet is. It's pretty much everything we already know. So let's move on to this paragraph, which explains the story. Cameraman R3DD, Red to his friends, is a new recruit to the Alliance, eager to prove himself to squad leader Zero. A cameraman named Red has a squad leader, Zero. It's definitely a contrast to Boom's usual naming scheme and agent hierarchy. We can already tell that the way this book will characterize the cameramen will be a little different. It feels to me like they will be portrayed more like a traditional military unit vibe. At first I thought the cameramen would be able to speak in this book, because they apparently gave a nickname, but we'll soon see they've done something unique instead. Either way, we need to expect that this book will probably take some liberties in translating the Skibidi Toilet world to text form. But one day the unthinkable happens. Red's own comrades begin turning on each other without warning. Trusted cameramen and speakermen suddenly switch sides, fighting alongside their former enemies. Well, turning on each other? This sounds familiar, doesn't it? This book takes place in the Infection arc. Now, it doesn't say so explicitly, but there's a big clue. Only cameramen and speakermen are mentioned, both of which were present during the early Infection arc. So why does the cover feature TV men? I don't know, but I can imagine the TV men being introduced deep into the story. Okay, let's check out some of the preview pages. The snippet introduces us to a few characters of the squad, having a regular battle with some typical Skibidi toilets in some streets, even naming a Strider specifically. Here we learn that there are multiple female camera agents, including Zero herself. Also, it turns out that while the cameramen can't speak, we get to hear the inner monologue of characters through italic text. Despite tiny differences, the vibe here is quite faithful. While this snippet doesn't reveal much about the plot, it shows that Lindsay Ely, the author, is taking the characters and situations seriously. The intro touches on the unique aspects of the characters, describing their white CCTV camera heads and various other aspects. I hope that it goes into greater detail about what Alliance agents are and where these new recruits such as Red came from. I'd also love for the story to explore their human origins and the emotions that can stem from that. So of course, in this story, some of the squad will become infected. Although, what I think could be really cool is Red himself getting infected, and we can find out what it feels like from our own point of view. So, the big question is this canon? Everyone is curious, considering the slight differences we see in the description already, and the fact this will likely feature all new characters. We should welcome the possibility that these are more adaptations than true canon stories, but I suppose we'll only know it if Boom tells us. Anyway, very interesting so far. When the book releases, I'll be posting a full review. Subscribe.